Hey guys, and welcome to a new React video. Today, so a lot of people have been asking me to play Warframe, and I have commitment issues when it comes to games. And I don't know if I'm gonna be into it. I don't know if it's something I'm gonna be interested in. I don't know about the story. I don't know about the gameplay. So I thought maybe today we could check out this quick little beginner's guide to Warframe video and see if maybe it's something that I might be interested in checking out. I have already devoided myself. Is that a word? Devoided? I've already scrubbed the bottom of the barrel because of my community. I've already dipped into Fortnite. I've already played Overwatch. What's another game that's gonna make somebody on the internet say, OMG, this trash game? So let's just go ahead and get right into it. Okay, I know literally nothing about Warframe, so this is gonna be interesting. So if I keep pausing to uh, think about stuff or talk about stuff, I apologize. But we're just gonna get into this video, and it'll be in the link below if you want to see who's done it and put it together. And let's see what this is all about.
Long ago,
Boiler
the
free.
Orokin Empire existed throughout the Origin system, breaking the limits of scientific knowledge with their mastery of the Void, an alternate reality existing parallel to our own.
Okay.
However, the Orokin found themselves oppressed by an enemy they could not withstand,
Not
the
the
Sentients. Machine life forms that turned the Orokin's high technology against them and laid waste to the system. The Orokin searched desperately for answers, and found their salvation in the Tenno, wielders of gun and blade, masters of archaic technology and channelers of the Void itself. With their skill, the Orokin repelled the sentient threat. However, at the height of their victory, the collapse occurred. A cascade of events that ruined the Empire from within and scattered their technology across the system. The Grineer, the Orokin's clone slave labor force, rebelled, culminating in the uprising.
What? The clone slave labor force. That's a crazy title.
And spreading the Empire's forces thin. Additionally, the Great Plague surged to a fever pitch,
Of course,
with the
why not something
rendering
else?
outposts and colonies uninhabitable, taking all of the Orokin's remaining power to even contain. Yet despite these threats, nearly all of the Tenno in the system vanished, sealing themselves away in cryopods in tombs nestled within the most remote locations across the Origin system. Eventually, any semblance of what was once a united empire ceased to exist, and both the Orokin and the Tenno faded into myth.
War never
From the ashes of the Empire, new factions arose to seize control of the system. The Grineer banded together and became militarized, laying claim upon vast swaths of the system and slaughtering those who would not bend to their will. The scattered mercantile guilds and families of the Orokin upper and middle classes united under the Corpus religion, worshipping profit and scavenging Orokin artifacts as reliquary. And the infestation, once a major threat to the system, subsided and vanished into the dark sectors and uncharted regions of space beyond the outer terminus.
How does it just disappear?
Any remaining Orokin technology, such as the solar rails, were commandeered by the Grineer or Corpus and clumsily maintained with only the vaguest understanding of their inner workings.
Already hate the
But
Grineer,
now,
okay.
as the Grineer and Corpus grow more powerful, the last remaining free people within the system are under greater threat than ever before. Thus, a mysterious individual known only as the Lotus has begun to undermine the efforts of the Grineer and the Corpus, offering refuge to those unaligned with either faction scattered throughout the colonies.
Okay.
And now the Lotus seeks to revive the Tenno, to bring back the Warriors of Void and return balance to the Origin system once more. But Captain Vor, a disgraced Grineer obsessed with the Tenno and their power, is also seeking the Tenno for research, and journeys to a newly discovered cryopod where you are asleep. With Vor closing in, the Lotus reaches out to you, offering you your only chance at escape. Her intentions are unknown, but for now, you have no choice. It is time to wake up, Tenno!
Okay. Okay, so there's like a little, so it's like, oh, okay, interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so it's giving Halo a little bit. Not that I really like super know the lore of Halo like that well, but I feel like it's very it's very like you're helping the rebellion in the way to get back at these people who have come to power after like this cataclysmic event thing that happened. And I'm very curious about the gameplay. I know like some of my community talk a lot about like farming for like cool looking outfits and like stuff like that. But I wonder, maybe you guys can leave a comment below and let me know like is there a good story mode to this game? Is it mostly PvP? How long is it? I'm curious. Like I don't generally like roguelike games that have you doing like the same thing over and over kind of thing. Unless you're like specifically grinding for materials or armor or whatever. But I think that if there's like a base story mode to this game, I would be interested in maybe trying it out depending on the gameplay. So maybe I'll also watch like a little bit of a gameplay thing and see and let you guys know how I feel about it. I just was really interested to like look something up about this game because so many people in my community have mentioned it and wanted me to try it. So I was just genuinely curious. This is a bit of a shorter video, but I did want to check it out and see um, what the vibe was with this game. Like I really genuinely had no idea what was going on here. So I was curious. Now I know a little bit of the basis at what we're starting with Warframe, and maybe, just maybe, I'll play it. Depends what you guys tell me down below. Let me know what kind of gameplay it is. Um, it said that in the video, you're master of sword and gun, I think it said. And they also mentioned a little bit of magic. So I wonder if there's like different builds you can do, kind of like a Dark Souls thing. Different builds, you can choose like what kind of weapon you prefer using and stuff like that. So I'm interested in that as well. Definitely let me know. If you play, how long have you been playing? And I definitely want to know if there's like a story mode. So definitely let me know that. And we'll go from there. We'll go from there. But thank you so much for watching. If you would like for me to react to more Warframe stuff, if you don't want to watch me play it and you'd rather just kind of see some reactions to lore bits and stuff like that, I could definitely dive deeper and see if I could find some really good videos, maybe longer ones as well, that kind of dive deeper into the story and into these different factions and races. I would also like to know a little bit more about that plague they were talking about because it seemingly just vanished. Don't know how that happens. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you all on the next video. Bye bye!